And Ethiopia is building its first waste-to-energy plant set to open this year. The project aims to tackle a growing waste burden in the city and boost power supply in the country. The 50-year-old Kosher dump site is Addis Ababa's main landfill, but it is also a lifeline for the residents who find value among the garbage by scavenging for recyclable wastes.
This landfill in Addis Ababa is called Repi or Kosh, words that mean dirty in the local Amharic language. The mountain of rubbish dominates parts of the city's skyline. Kosh is the capital's main refuse collection point and accumulates over 300,000 tons of waste generated annually by the 5 million people that live here. Now it is being turned into a source of energy by generating the methane rising from rotten waste to boost electricity supply on the national grid. Since 2013, the government and British company Cambridge Industries Limited have been developing the country's first waste-to-energy facility next to the 50-year-old dump site. The $120 million project completion has been delayed for various reasons over the years, but officials now say it's nearly done.
This facility will produce green energy. We're talking about 185 gigawatt-hour electricity will generate and put it to the main grid. So, and if you look at it, 30% of household light bulb will cover from this facility. So this facility have multi-purposes, but the main thing is the waste management of the city of Addis Ababa and generate a much-needed electric power to the city of Addis Ababa again.
The facility is paid for and owned by Ethiopian Electric Power Corporation, a state utility. It will generate electricity through a controlled combustion process, consuming tons of waste. But not everyone is excited about the project. Over 1,500 scavengers who depend on the landfill for a living are worried about their future.
I collect materials for about 15 days and then select valuable ones for the day. I'm able to sell them for about $25 to $28 US. With this, I can buy food and my husband covers the remaining necessities. This is the only work I can do. I'm able to leave work early today to take care of the children. If I had a job as a laborer, for example, this would not be possible.
Waste stored at the landfill emits methane, which apart from its unpleasant smell, is a greenhouse gas that traps the sun's heat within the atmosphere, exacerbating climate change. The new plant promises to capture the gas and prevent its release into the atmosphere.
In fact, this facility will zero out the risk environmentally. If you look at it, and an open area, there is a lot of cars have emission. This facility has zero emission. So living close to this facility is much friendly than living on the middle of the city. So this facility, as earlier I mentioned, it follows European emission standard. What it comes out on the chimneys is clearly H2O.
The plant is part of the government's climate resilient green economy, a $150 billion strategy launched in November 2011 with the dual objectives of making Ethiopia a middle-income economy by 2025 while keeping greenhouse gas emissions constant.
In the meantime, Ethiopian Airlines is in talks to take a stake in Eritrean Airlines, and a study will be conducted to determine the size of the acquisition. Ethiopian Carriers Chief Executive traveled to Asmara on Wednesday with an Ethiopian delegation on the first commercial flight from Ethiopia to Eritrea in 20 years, cementing a stunning rapprochement that has ended a generation of hostility between the neighboring Horn of Africa countries in a matter of days. The two 90-minute flights put the icing on the cake of a peace push by new Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed. His first 3 months in office have turned politics in his country, Africa's most populous after Nigeria, and the wider East African region on its head. The CEO says that based on the demand and bookings he had seen, starting in a couple of weeks, Ethiopian Airlines would fly twice daily to Asmara.